Okay, yeah, that's fine. Morning.
Hi.
$4. And that get a wrap ticket as well.
I'm part of Stephen Kennedy. You know him?
No, is that part of the Danery display? Right, through and I'll take that one.
Sorry.
And with the most used Jaguar in Australia. Would that be right, Bob?
I don't know, Dick.
How many mountain rallies?
All of them.
All of them. In that same car.
Same car, yeah.
And they're going to win something with it.
That's up to the navigator. Gary Phillips, he's the navigator.
You got plenty of petrol today?
Sick, thanks, Chef.
Gee, that was a star
Last time we saw you, we'd run out of petrol.
You sure did, mate.
Yeah.
Picked your chances for a big win.
Yeah, where was that, Dick?
Around
quite
about
sure where
Muswellbrook.
Was it?
Yeah, outside Muswellbrook.
A good navigator, didn't know where he was.
Yeah, pushing it down the main road out of gas. He's a good workhorse, though.
That's right, Dick.
Well, there's the old Jag. Come back here, Chris.
Yeah. I've got to go to the toilet.
Let's go, there's a lot of people peering around this blue one over here.
What do you think it's
Well, I mean...
Good morning, everybody. Can everybody hear?
Speak right in there.
To the Jaguar Drivers Club display day today. You might all remember that this is the second time around, and we've certainly got a beautiful day for our concours. Back in the first weekend of September, you might remember the big wet, and we were rained off. We still had the concours judging on that day, and I think we'll just get this volume turned up a bit. They've been awarded to those people, but they're on display here today in front, right in front of the pavilion. The concours cars are on display for you to come and have a look. The enthusiast class and sporting class are being judged at the moment, and they're just at the back of the concours cars. You might like to go and have a look at the cars being judged. The judges are there working on the cars now. If you'd like to go and see Dick and Fran Woolley, they'll help you out with joining the Jaguar Drivers Club of Australia. And then following on around, there's all our support tents with our... Thank you very much.
Does it work? It's not, well, no, it doesn't.
What did it come out of? You got no idea?
Pardon?
You got no idea where it came?
No, it's out of the Mark II, and we have no idea as to who made it.
That's what it is. Who made it?
Is that the whole work?
What's the
Down
prize?
there.
Nothing. Down where?
We'll shout 2 people to a male at walking
very,
beside circular curve.
Do that. Oh, we look behind it. Do you belong to the Diamond Club? Yeah. You have to go to it? You have to call. Jumpers on the road. Gotta go.
He's got that brain there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, how much a magazine, ma'am? Will we get special dispensations?
At the moment, you may have the club magazine for $1 per copy, or you can have 12 copies for $10. You can have the glossy Australian magazine for $2.50 or 5 for $10.
Too cheap. A bargain,
Far too cheap, yes indeed. And if you join and pay only $100 membership, you can have 12 magazines for free.
Two pieces big as brand new. Is it? Yeah.
Oh, will I?
Two clips, yeah. I'm going to pull that apart. Yeah. Yeah, we'll put the guy.
Well, mate, I've run out. Yeah? What out of money? I won't have got stuff.
Oh, it appears authentic. It appears authentic.
I haven't been to the motor show. What have they got out there, do you know? No. Hopefully they got one of these
Motor vehicle?
I sure am.
And what do you think your chances are?
Oh, pretty good.
He hasn't tried me yet.
Hasn't he?
No money has changed hands.
Find out what his price is.
Every man's got his price.
How are we going down here? All right. No worries.
Daily walking close to thee, just a closer walk.
Actually ran in 1939 Australian Grand Prix. One's right way back then. I understand told me about these cars. Ian remembers them new, but this is a marked question. Sorry? 73. Not to put too fine a point on it, it was 73. John was went backwards and telling me, I hope you're wrong, Hobhead as well as Saloon, and also made in 2.5, 3.5 litre. And I think they ran from 49 and 50 years ago. Is that it? What model is that? And that is a inclusive quite some music. Did you hear that, Rob? Chris said the number plate describes the driver, old 120. That's not very nice, Chris. But magnificent motor car. These were ran from about, what was it, late 48 right through to about 54. Doing 60 mile an hour and Fords were doing about 90, so they really took the world by storm. And they said, were you born in the 40s? My 20s are probably best kept to myself. I can actually fit behind the wheel of the 140. They're made for 120s, are made for skinny people, not for people my size. That's why every Concours rides with this particular car. I think it's wonderful. Magnificent car, they were second in the evolution of the XK series. Slight uplift in the body, more bottom upper bars for the time and a few other things like that. Still had front brakes, but essentially the same mechanical 3.4 litre engines. They made them in roadsters, rockheads and coupes of the hard top. Roadsters were the rarest one in every group. And this one's just Rob Kerr, maybe described as being older. He's much of he was older. Thank you, Ian. You didn't have to come here today to be insulted. See you later. Actually, dropped it. This version was and forward disc brakes, which really make the car stop us really well. Roger Will the series car was the 120C, commonly known as the C-Type Jaguar. 51, then C-Type, again in 53, but it's as close to the copy as you can get it. Everything was spot on, alloy body and 3/4 and drum brakes as per original. The motor car that was wholly and solely built for competition work. It wasn't like a 120 with original lighting. The D-Type was completely new. It had disc brakes, but not only disc brakes, it had 6-rod calipers on the front. Doing 180 mile an hour down the Millstone Straight is fairly frightening. I think that's on 616 tyres. To about 120 mile an hour down the straight at the line, and I can tell you that was significantly fast enough. Magnificent experience driving it through all the suburban roads. It was immensely popular race from 1951 through 54. You would know about this, your father had one, and you still have that car. This car for a number of years, he bought it as a one-owner car in Inverell. 18 months or 2 years or something like that, but when I do, I really enjoy it. I love the motor car. I can talk about the old motor driving this car. Jeff Lowe, the vice president of the club, Jeff bought this car some years ago and has had a lot of work done to it. Jeff was one of the more fastidious people that we had in the club. Makes Brian White look like he's in kindergarten. For those of you who know Brian White. Now Concours last month outright, that's the magnificent C-Type that came out was a Series 1, which had been headlights, and this was the Series 2. The Series 1 was built in 3/8. And it's on the display of the Concours outright, and I guess shortly after we finish. Years ago, someone put us to the National Rally and every year. And keeps it remarkably good. Thanks very much, David. I don't know that I agree with him that it's an introduction. I think they're quite Mark IIs, and he's a little more of the American style where he likes it to be crowned. What we've got is the 420G, which is the bigger version of the 420. The first one that came out was the Mark II. And then 79, the Series 3 was released, and they again were cosmetically upgraded versions of each other. We get the Series 1s and V12s as well, but they're much more rare, of course, than the 6 and the next.
We have a lovely Series 3 retail roadster. Again, that V12 has been a magnificent engine, and they are a superb looking motor. You know how to hurt, don't you? Yeah, if you have a look in the meter, I think he's probably spent the last month the two-door version of the Series 2 XJ, they built them in 6 and 12 cylinders, wire wheels, and I think this was an outright national winner at Canberra from memory. I think that was the...
styles in the XJs. It's a Daimler version owned by Stock, but it's essentially the same car as the Jaguar. Again, there's some cosmetic differences in the trim. The most significant being that it's all leather rather than leather environment. By today's standards, still a very comfortable and pleasant and nice motor car to ride around. Those of us who... the Jaguars not a bad example with an XJS convertible. These are the car for Jaguar, and it's now only really sort of sorted by the release of the recent state concours. The XJS was built first in 1974 to replace the E-Type, and a lovely killer. After the Series 3s came the XJ40 series of cars, which as well as the Series 3s, slightly underpowered. And quite happily drive them, with knowing that all the faults have been sorted out with the very early ones. But it doesn't come anywhere near that, and this is a road-going production car. XJ40s, as I said, had some problems, and these ones certainly don't. That's a fitting way to end this way. I guess we've taken you from 1935 for its day. What will we say about it in another 40 years? I don't know. Thanks very much for attending. I hope we've been informative, and there are more things to happen. There's plenty more regalia, there's plenty more food, there's plenty more things in the stalls, and we'll be doing the presentation of the trophies for the concours fairly shortly, I understand. Thank you very much.
Don't know where you came from, know just where you've been. Anywhere, where you've gone, had anything to spend.
It's $50 worth of trim from Classic Auto Restorations. And the special looking motor car. Well deserved, Graham. We have another award to round, and the car that appealed to Clive the most, and he wasn't looking for speed, but he thought in presentation and style that Brian Hollings' Mark IV Drophead was his particular choice, and so we've got a trophy for Brian from the RAC and the first year's membership as an historic member, so that's a prize worth $249. They were looking for something that just had a magnificent style, and Brian's car was the one that grabbed it. Congratulations, mate.